Dave, Chef Harry Greiser, known as the Canadian father of turducken, also one of the co-owners of the revitalized Big Rock Grill in Calgary this past September, right here in the BT studio. You know, a guy by the name of John Gilchrist, food guru, said the Big Rock Grill is one of his favorite restaurants. This morning, Chef Harry is here, making one of his signature dishes, shepherd's pie. But before that, the Canadian father of turducken. Tell us about that.
Turducken, now that's a good word. I started turducken making commercially out of Canmore in 2004 at the store I had at that time. And we just built it up. We started with a few, and then we just, over the years, we built them up. And I think the last year when I was in my retail store in Canmore, I did about 500 at Christmas. And then, of course, other people would start making them too because they thought there's a good business in it.
Sure. Okay, well, tell us about the newly revitalized Big Rock Grill. I mean, and a lot of people may have not given it a shot before, but they should now, right?
They should,
yeah.
Especially because I'm there and my business partner, we're both being from Austria, and we trained in French cuisine. Yeah. And we learned how to cook with wine and in our recipes, and now we actually switched to Big Rock beer. Yeah. So it's fantastic. We renovated the restaurant last year in September, and it's looking really nice, new, classy, a lot of white and stuff, so it's good. So a totally different look of the restaurant. It used to be all green, now it's all white. Okay. So it's quite nice. We're open for luncheons, Monday to Friday from 11 to 2:30. We create a new menu. Yeah. Which centers around our famous turducken schnitzels and bratwurst and whatever have you. Also, obviously, the savory gourmet pies. Yeah, let's get cracking on your shepherd's pie for us this morning. Yes. And you said you're going to put it into a dish, but of course you can buy it with a crust as well if you want, right? If you want, yes.
Yeah. Okay.
So we don't have enough time to do the crust today, but it's a simple pie. Crust, you know, flour, butter, salt, sugar, and ice water, and you mix it together. But you can get these things recipes off online. Okay. But today I do it without a crust because we don't have much time. So I prepared already this morning a beautiful shepherd's pie, and I'm going to infuse it here with a little bit of beautiful Scottish heavy ale from Big Rock. Okay. You just dump it in? Dump it in a bit, yeah.
Oh, wow. This is something I can do. What kind of meat do you use, Chef Harry?
So I use here pork and beef.
Okay.
And then we also have garlic, onions, carrots, corn, diced tomatoes, celery, all that good stuff. So let it bubble up a bit, and I prepared here a little bit of cornstarch. Yeah. And I will put that in to thicken it up before we... And I seasoned the shepherd's pie already earlier, so we just put a little bit of cornstarch in here.
Now, do you put the whole can of beer in there, or do you kind of save half for the chef?
Yeah, like half for the chef, and I'm right now. It's maybe not a good idea that I start drinking now, but we'll let this bubble up, then we dish it out. So let's see.
Now, why do you have a blend of meats? Is that for different flavors, different fats in there? Is that what it is, or?
No, it's just basically just to mix it up. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, why not? Right. Yeah. Okay, well, should we start plating it? Well, no, what we do is now I have a little bit of mashed potatoes here prepared. I'm going to add just a spoonful of melted salted butter. Nice. Then I season a bit with nutmeg. Yes. A little bit of salt. Mix it up. And of course, I was up early this morning to doing all this.
Could you make mashed potatoes ahead of time, Chef? Like,
yes,
is that something you can just prepare and then kind of have standing by?
No, you can make it ahead of time.
That's nice. That's nice. Oh, and then you put it in. Oh, I see. That's how you get the fancy shapes and finish. I don't know what the term is for that, but.
So I put it in a piping bag here. Yeah. And obviously you gotta. What I'm doing here is probably not very safe because if it really gets hot, you burn your hands.
But you're a professional, so you.
Well, I got to be careful too. I mean, I've burnt them many times, but it still hurts every time I do it.
All right. Well, Chef Harry, you continue plating this